What if I told you that there might be a lost city that was once the pinnacle of civilization, a city that vanished without a trace? Yes, we are talking about Atlantis. Atlantis. Just the name stirs up images of grand palaces, advanced technology, and a civilization that was far ahead of its time. This ancient city, as the legend goes, was a metropolis of unparalleled splendor, a beacon of progress in a world that was still finding its feet. But Atlantis was more than just a city. It was a symbol of mankind's potential, a testament to what we could achieve if we put our minds to it. And yet, despite its grandeur, Atlantis remains an enigma, a mystery that has puzzled scholars and historians for centuries. The first known reference to Atlantis was in the works of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. In his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Plato described Atlantis as a powerful and advanced kingdom that existed 9,000 years before his own time. According to him, this majestic city was located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. Plato's account of Atlantis was detailed and vivid. He spoke of its remarkable architecture, its superior knowledge, and its formidable naval power, but he also warned of its downfall. According to Plato, Atlantis fell out of favor with the gods and sank into the ocean in a single day and night of misfortune. Since then, the tale of Atlantis has captivated the imagination of countless generations. Scholars have pored over ancient texts, explorers have scoured the ocean depths, and archaeologists have dug up forgotten ruins, all in the hopes of finding a trace of this lost city. Yet, the question remains, did Atlantis really exist? Or was it simply a myth, a cautionary tale invented by Plato to illustrate his philosophical theories? So, was Atlantis real or just a figment of Plato's imagination? Let's delve deeper. Imagine a civilization far more advanced than the rest of the world, in a time when the world was still learning to use tools. The Golden Age of Atlantis, a period in history shrouded in mystery, yet teeming with tales of extraordinary achievements. The Atlanteans, as we've come to call them, were said to be light years ahead of their time in terms of technology. Legends speak of them harnessing the power of crystals for energy, constructing buildings with materials that were self-luminous and even having the capability to manipulate weather. It's as if they had tapped into a cosmic energy source that we, in our modern age, are yet to comprehend. Their societal structure was equally impressive. Atlantis was believed to have been a highly organized society, with a government that was as complex as it was efficient. They were said to have had a system of checks and balances that ensured a fair distribution of power and resources. Moreover, their laws were thought to be so just and their judicial system so advanced that disputes were resolved swiftly and fairly. Atlantis was not just a hub of intellectual and technological prowess, but a formidable military power too. Their army was reputed to be mighty, with soldiers skilled in warfare techniques that were far beyond the capabilities of their contemporaries. They were masters of land, sea, and air combat, and their military technology was unparalleled. Their navy, for instance, was said to have used sophisticated navigation systems and had vessels that could submerge and re-emerge at will. Yet, for all its glory, Atlantis was not without its flaws. It was a place where human ambition and technological prowess walked hand in hand, sometimes tipping the scales toward destruction. There were tales of misuse of power, of technology turned against the very people it was meant to serve. Atlantis was said to be a paradise on earth, but every paradise has its downfall. And so the Golden Age of Atlantis, like all golden ages, eventually faded into the mists of time, leaving behind a legacy of wonder, caution, and endless speculation. What brings about the downfall of a civilization that is at the peak of its power? Is it internal strife, external invasion, or divine intervention? These are questions that have puzzled historians for centuries, particularly when it comes to the mysterious case of Atlantis. One theory suggests that Atlantis fell due to its own hubris. The Atlanteans, it is said, possessed technology far advanced for their time. Yet, as they grew more advanced, they also grew arrogant. They began to misuse this technology, leading to a self-inflicted downfall. As the philosopher Plato wrote, their technological prowess was not matched with moral wisdom. This imbalance, he suggested, was the root cause of their demise. Then there's the theory of a natural disaster. Some believe that Atlantis was a real place that was devastated by a cataclysmic event, such as a tsunami or a volcanic eruption. This theory is often supported by the fact that many ancient civilizations were indeed wiped out by natural disasters. Atlantis, they argue, could have been one such civilization. Another theory points to divine punishment. According to ancient texts, the Atlanteans were said to have angered the gods with their arrogance and misuse of power. The gods, in their wrath, caused the entire island to sink beneath the waves in a single day and night of misfortune. This theory, while less grounded in scientific evidence, provides a moralistic tale about the dangers of unchecked power and hubris. These theories, while fascinating, are all speculative. The truth about the downfall of Atlantis remains shrouded in mystery, obscured by the passage of time. Was it a case of self-destruction, a natural disaster, or divine wrath? Or was it a combination of all these factors? Or perhaps was Atlantis simply a myth, a cautionary tale invented by ancient philosophers? Whatever the cause, Atlantis was said to have sunk into the sea in a single day and night of misfortune. It remains one of history's most intriguing enigmas, a tantalizing blend of fact and fiction that continues to captivate our imagination. Atlantis, a city lost to time and tide, but what if we could find it? This question has propelled countless explorers, archaeologists, and curious minds on a relentless quest to uncover the truth behind the myth. The search for Atlantis has been a captivating tale spanning centuries and continents, with each expedition adding its own intriguing chapter to the story. In ancient times, explorers sought Atlantis in the Mediterranean, spurred by the writings of Plato, who first spoke of the grand city. His vivid descriptions of its size, grandeur, and location beyond the Pillars of Hercules incited a relentless pursuit. Yet, despite numerous expeditions, no tangible evidence of the city was ever found in these waters. In the 19th century, the search shifted to the exotic and mysterious Caribbean. Driven by tales of submerged cities and underwater roads, explorers like Augustus Le Plongeon were convinced that the remnants of Atlantis lay hidden beneath the azure waves of the Caribbean Sea. But again, the elusive city remained out of grasp, its secrets locked beneath the ocean's depths. Fast forward to the 20th century, and the search took an unexpected turn towards the icy wilderness of Antarctica. Theories emerged suggesting Atlantis was not a sunken island, but a frozen one. Proponents pointed to unexplained anomalies in satellite imagery and ancient maps, igniting a new wave of expeditions. Yet once again, the city remained a tantalizing enigma, its icy location just as elusive as its sunken counterparts. And so, the search for Atlantis continues into the 21st century, a testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown. Theories abound, from sunken islands to hidden valleys, from the heart of the Sahara to the depths of the Pacific Ocean. Each new expedition, each piece of evidence, each story adds to the rich tapestry of the quest, fueling our collective imagination and desire to solve the greatest mystery of the ancient world. Despite all the efforts, Atlantis remains elusive, its location a mystery waiting to be solved. Atlantis might be lost, but its legacy lives on. This sunken city has left a lasting impression on the world, its story rippling outwards to touch a multitude of cultural facets. The allure of Atlantis, the grandeur of its golden age, and the mystery of its demise have captivated our collective imagination, finding their way into every corner of popular culture. Consider literature, for instance, from the ancient dialogues of Plato, who first mentioned this enigmatic island, to modern science fiction and fantasy novels. The tale of Atlantis has been reimagined countless times. It has served as the backdrop for epic adventures, a symbol of lost wisdom, and a cautionary tale of a civilization that flew too close to the sun. And then there's the silver screen. The mythical city has inspired a wide array of movies, from action-packed blockbusters to animated family favorites. These cinematic interpretations often depict Atlantis as a place of advanced technology and profound wisdom, a paradise lost beneath the waves. But beyond its cultural influence, the story of Atlantis imparts valuable moral and philosophical lessons. It serves as a stark reminder of the transient nature of power. No matter how advanced or mighty, every civilization has its downfall. Atlantis, in its glory and destruction, is a potent symbol of this universal truth. Furthermore, the tale warns us of the potential consequences of unchecked technological advancement. It prompts us to question how far is too far. Is there a point where our pursuit of progress could lead us down a path of self-destruction, much like the Atlanteans? Whether Atlantis was real or not, its story serves as a reminder of the transient nature of power and the potential consequences of unchecked technological advancement. This enduring legacy of Atlantis, etched in our literature, our movies, and our collective consciousness, is a testament to the power of storytelling. It proves that even when civilizations crumble and cities sink into the sea, their stories can live on, influencing and inspiring generations to come. So, as we delve into the mysteries of the past, let's remember the lessons they teach us and carry them with us into the future.